How you guys doing? Welcome back to the Frosto Cup, the Content Creator Cup. I am joined by Comey. How you doing, Comey? Welcome
I'm
back.
doing pretty well. It's nice to finally cast with you. I know you already, so it's not like we
Good.
need to. Um, all right. So it looks like
It
we're
looks like
waiting
both
for the
teams
band.
should be ready for bans. Um, so we'll be able to see those bans coming out in 1 minute. I do know that the attacking team, or the team at least on attack, we have Frenzy Rush playing against Cursed Spirits. I don't really know anyone on either of these teams besides KZ. Um, big content creator, good streamer.
Yeah.
But I don't really know anyone on Frenzy Rush. I'm actually surprised. I'm not really knowing many people these days. I'm just excited to see some quality games.
It's always nice to meet new people.
Yeah, exactly. And cast new ones too.
Okay, I know that you already talked about this, but whenever we are in the loading screen, I want to talk about the deadlock changes. I need to talk to you about them, okay?
Okay, okay, okay. I'm ready. I'm ready for it. Deadlock
All right.
changes.
Looks like the bans are already coming out. We have
Yeah.
split ban,
We got
and
Split, we got Breeze, and we got Haven.
yep, those are out of the pool now.
I'm sad. I wanted to see
Let's
Breeze. I really wanted to see some Breeze gameplay because Breeze is a great map. It's one of my favorites personally. I love like the long range fights. I love being able to just tuck an elbow and play really ratty because I love playing Viper on that map and Chamber and
See,
Neon.
no, we are complete opposites there. Because me personally, I would ban Breeze. Off crutches always get to my head. I can't help it. I can't help it.
Yeah, I guess I'm a little crazy the way I like that map, but hey, it's all
Looks like
good.
we're getting another ban off onto Sunset.
Yeah, oh my god, I love
All right.
Sunset so much, dude. It's a great map. I think Sunset could be a really good map in the meta. I think a lot of
Mhm.
teams need to like really add that into their pool. And one thing I was talking about earlier with my former co-caster Asra, we were talking about how what is it? It is the map pool for a lot of these teams. In BO1s, we don't really see a lot of like the map pool stuff, like what maps you're strong on, what maps you're bad on. But in best of three, it's gonna really change the game for a lot of teams, and they're gonna need to expand their map pool and really just find these strats that are gonna help them to overall win the match. And it is a best of one right now, so thankfully we don't really have to deal with the multi-map games.
We're
But
getting another ban off on Bind.
yeah, a bind ban is nice. I think I don't like that map.
I also
And
do not like him up. Looks like the map we are choosing is Ascent.
yeah, we're gonna go back to the old classic
Oh yeah, here we
Ascent.
go.
I'm so excited to see some Ascent. I really want to. Okay, I want to see Deadlock here. I'm sorry, but I want to see
Yeah, okay,
Deadlock.
I'm so excited to talk about this. I am so excited. This is
Yeah,
gonna be great. This map has always been like a baseline map in most games. It's one that doesn't really get banned or picked. It's kind of just like last resort. I don't know.
yeah.
So it's easy to attack. It's easy to defend. It's just very baseline, basic. Nothing crazy tech. So
Yeah, exactly. And we see like teams, they have their own way of playing Ascent, every single team. I mean, you have the Killjoy, that's always a classic. You have like sometimes the Sage, if you will. But a lot of the time, I've been seeing people experiment with different duelists, different Sentinels. We have Cypher coming out now into the meta more with his trips obviously getting buffed. And overall, I mean, with the Killjoy nerfs now, I don't really know how strong she's going to be moving forward, you know? They're kind of trying to pave the way for different Sentinels, so we'll see if anyone else really locks anything differently.
Deadlock new meta? Question mark.
I've been telling my team to
That'll.
put me on Deadlock. They all say no.
They all say no. That's
They don't
unfortunate. No,
believe.
Deadlock is great.
Yeah.
Especially with these new changes, this new wall is gonna be crazy.
Oh yeah,
Um,
that wall is so big, so strong.
a
It's
lot of
cutting off
times
all the
in
chokes.
tournaments, I've seen both Viper and Omen being used as double smokes. What are your opinions on that?
Oh my god. I don't really like double smokes. I think it's a nice thing. I think we have to do it.
Hmm.
I've been
Especially
playing
for bigger maps.
Harbor on it. Hmm?
Especially for bigger maps, double
Oh
smokes.
yeah.
Yeah, but Harbor. Wait, Harbor on Ascent?
Yeah, I played a ranked game with my
Huh?
team. They went Harbor, we went Viper as well, and then we lost, so
Well,
which
well.
shows a little bit, but it's
Hmm.
all good. You
I
can't win with
mean, if it
everything.
works, yeah,
Yeah, if it
definitely a
works,
little
it
bit
works.
more experiment needed with it. Um,
Just a bit. Doesn't help we did not have flashes.
I'm
But
really hoping to see. I like double initiate on this map.
I
What do you
love
like?
Double Initiator. I
Double initiate,
think
yeah.
Sky and Gecko, if you put okay, so people have been playing Sky Gecko on Breeze, especially EDG, but I think Double Initiator on this map, you have to have a Sova and some sort of flash because
Yeah.
if you're gonna go double flashes, there's no info that you're getting. This map is a very, very important map when it comes to info initiators. You got Fade, you got Sova, and honestly, if you don't have either one of those in your lineup and you're not as ready and prepared with it, you're not gonna see much success. So we'll see if either of these teams can really pick up either of those really important initiators.
I
And
don't know
yeah,
about you. I am hoping for Sky Sova. That is one of my
me too.
favorite combos.
Sky Sova is a great combo. It's so fun. I love watching Sky flashes. I love the creativity with how people are flashing, or like how they're playing with the bird. They're like, "Hey, you see him? Ooh, he's behind you now!"
Because
And
even
then they
it's
just
like
swing.
it's can you can either play it on separate sites, which is normally preferred, Sova on like B site, and then like um the Sky playing on A. But also I saw one time, I think it was in like a ranked game, I saw one being played together, and they just were able to play off their util really well. But that's besides the
Yeah.
point.
We're gonna load right into Agent Select now. We're seeing the defenders in I believe that's Curse Spirits. They're gonna lock in the Killjoy off rip. Both sides seem to go with the Killjoy. It's all just a variation in the duelists and I guess the smokes that
We
we're
are
gonna be
seeing
using,
the
but
Sky Gecko. Oh no, we are not.
oh, but yeah, we're seeing a couple different picks out here. And yeah,
Oh,
Curse Spirits are actually gonna lock in maybe a Gecko Reina combo, which I think is pretty interesting.
I'd like to
But
see that.
I'd love to see that. And then Frenzy Rush, they look like they want to run it down with some Phoenix, with some Viper. A Sova,
Honestly,
especially. I know a Sova is needed here.
with Phoenix, I feel like he's really good for taking both A site and mid on attack. So I'm excited to see that. Along with the Jet, this could be a great team.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, they both, it seems like they have their own styles of play that they're playing out here. I mean, you got the Gecko, you got the Reyna, and you got the Sky on one side. And then you also have like the slower paced, more methodical play of Valorant with the Sova, the Viper, and the Jet. And the Phoenix just a little bit of a shoe in there, you know?
Yeah, I personally don't know how I feel about the Viper pick, as I was talking about. Because normally she's played with double smoke. This is solo smoke, so I'm excited to see how that plays out.
Yeah, I think overall, I mean, when you're looking at the teams, it looks like they sacrificed a second smoke just for another duelist for more firing power, which I think I really like it in this kind of scenario because smokes you're only gonna need them so many times whether you're playing slow or if you're rushing, you only need the wall and the other smoke and the orb.
Hmm.
So theoretically, it could work out. We could definitely
I
see a
agree.
little bit more success.
This is a very aggressive team here, and I love to see it. Hopefully we get a good Killjoy turret for flank, or maybe even an alarm bot, to make sure that they don't counter that with a flank. But otherwise, honestly, both team comps are looking good.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm ready to see just how both of these teams just completely play their comps to perfection. I think I really like this Gecko pick. I think it is important to play with the Gecko here. You want to be having him in places where, he can regain his util because they buffed his util now. It's really good.
Yeah,
1 second callback, reloads pretty quickly for the most part, especially on the flash. It's just really good information that is actually relatively accurate for the most part.
Oh, this is surely a tactical play by the Gecko right here. Getting off the little dancey dance, you know?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
he's doing his little dancey dance. You know, can't blame
Hell
him.
yeah. All
But we got a
right.
full stack toward mid now.
Hmm. Shock Dollar off early in the
I
tree.
love the shock dart. I think it's great to really just make sure that space is clear. And Bushy
Spotting
getting
this guy at market.
completely tapped by Izzy. Izzy with 2.
Oh.
But 2 more traded. And now they're going to have to play retake on the A site.
Looks like we're planting generator in the front. Hopefully seeing somebody backing up into main. Viper has no
Definitely.
mollies for post plant.
There's no post plant util, but I will say Gecko does have his flash. He's going to let it rip right now. And Sova's going to be stuck towards Dice, but he's waiting for the drop. Gecko with the util doesn't spot the Sova yet by Dice, and Sova's going to grab 1, and it's all down to Gecko just waiting, looking around, and he's going to get 1, but unfortunately he drops to the Sova. Quick 3K and a round on the board. Frenzy
That was
rush.
huge.
Yeah.
And
Great
you know,
round,
they really
great
stood
fast
to their
round.
name there with the frenzy rush.
Yeah.
Oh.
They really
Looks like
pulled it
we're
out there.
seeing the Killjoy setting up on A, which is kind of starting to become more common as I've been playing more, you know, games. It's becoming a little bit more common than I would expect, because normally default Killjoy setup is B site. So I'm excited to see how this plays out.
Yeah, I think this round specifically, they have more people towards the B side and mid. And, you know, I mean, we have Gecko and Reyna there looking for an aggressive play. So it's all down to Killjoy playing weak side. And Bushy's going to run straight forward, going to grab 1. Komix grabbing the 2nd.
Viper getting a little bit of tag off of Gecko Molly, but otherwise.
Yeah, Komix actually looking straight for market. Okay. And the Astra's in market, so they could swing. And there might just be 1 right there for KZ. Flashed. And KZ's going to fall, but getting a little bit of chip damage on the Komix. And 1 more going towards market. Komix getting the 2nd. Just looks like a highlight reel for him.
Now a 1v5. Can they get anything off of this classic? Unfortunately not.
Great round coming out from Frenzy Rush, converting that 2nd round, the save. But they're going to
Thomas
have
Market
to...
is huge.
Yeah. It was great. I mean, he came up strong. And now they're going to have to be playing with these limited guns that they have. I mean, some of them are going to force up. But overall, it's all down to Cursed Spirits to really bring this round back. And right now, their setup seems to be a little bit more defaulty, but Frenzy Rush just forwarding A.
It's like the buy on the attackers is still a little bit staggered.
Yeah, Frenzy Rush just going to look with these small guns, these close range, mid-range guns, and
That's
Izzy
aggression.
grabbing 1.
Aggression unfortunately gets countered.
Comics
That's
inching
a
up
closed
slowly.
door.
Yeah.
And
They're gonna
break
break
it,
door.
alright.
I
Denying
like the
them
play.
complete defense for post.
Phoenix holding the A main. 1 is long though. I mean, Cat. Emily not gonna grab 1. Marzipai waiting for the flash. Gonna play towards tree. Trying to catch out a rotate, but they're gonna slow walk all the way toward B.
Gecko already posted up here. With a
Oh, what a
Bucky
lineup.
too.
Yeah, they're playing close. They want that kill. Marzipai gonna
Fortunately
grab
gets
1.
hit. This location now revealed.
Yeah, the Gecko flash. Not gonna get much information, but there might pop out B main with this Phoenix flash. And
Fortunately,
Gecko.
not. Killed
So
him fast
close. Gecko so close to grabbing 1, but
Planting the bomb.
unfortunate. The dog going wide, but Reyna pulling onto site, grabbing 1, and Reyna
Izzy!
grabbing 4. Izzy popping off with that 4K out there to convert a nice
Okay,
round for
from
their
both
team.
teams.
Yeah.
Hitting absolutely so incredibly hard. Especially for the attackers right now. I love
Exactly,
seeing
Frenzy Rush.
aggressiveness from the attackers is good, but I think they just got shut down too fast by Izzy up in A main.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, Izzy really just held so much of that space with A main, and then as soon as they rotated onto B, they just fragged out. They did their job as a duelist, and that's to help convert these struggling rounds for their team.
Looks like we're gonna have the Gecko Flash coming up on window here in B main.
Yeah, it looks like a fast B play from the defending side as Izzy tries and takes space. But it seems like, again, the attacker's gonna rush toward A main.
The Viper
Maybe
wall
set up a
coming up,
play. Yeah.
blocking off both door and the segment of heaven.
I don't think they're gonna catch the one dice. They caught KZ on dice.
Oh, that would have been such a good play.
Yeah. KZ rotated out. Now she's holding from Jenny. It's actually really important. They have a huge setup to stop the A push, which I actually pretty like. I pretty much like it a lot. But look on the map, Komi.
Oh, everybody
how-
is towards A besides the mid play by Izzy, tapping the head on an off angle. Jett already dashing out, taking this aggressive play, picking off the one on Generator and on Heaven.
Killjoy not gonna grab one, but
numbers.
Marzipai. Waiting for the one. Bomb is coming down onto site. It's Bushy versus Izzy in heaven. Izzy's gonna drop. It's all down to Marzipai for the defense.
We have Jinten on dice, darting it. Location now revealed. Getting picked off by Comics on main. That is around. Indeed around.
Yeah, that was definitely a round worth watching. It was pretty chaotic. I mean, I liked how the map was really being kind of closed in. The space was getting closed off, especially from the defense side, but they just didn't have the guns to convert it.
I think the attack there was just so well played out. We had, the Phoenix running in through door. We had Jett dashing onto site, getting on Jen, picking off that one sitting there. It was so well played out and so clean.
Yeah,
No,
definitely. And
there was no
again,
error.
yeah, 0 errors. Now we're gonna see a B push, a mid B split coming out from Frenzy Rush. The A main information, there is none from the Sky Flash, so they understand that they're gonna be looking towards mid and B here.
Looks like they're gonna be throwing the Viper Orb up the tree. Be able to cancel the vision there.
Yeah. And Frenzy Rush is just gonna aggressively take all the space that they can. Alarm bot forced out onto Comics, but shot by a teammate. The Viper wall coming from mid to block off information from CT.
Gets one, dismisses out. Huge. KZ able to follow up with a dismiss. Peeks off into, unfortunately gets one tap by the Sova while trying to pick off the Viper.
Through the
Doesn't touch that
smoke. Stun
Absolutely.
close. Killjoy working their way up. They might have a timing. They have one
Oh,
looking for the second. Getting the second off rip. Amini. And now A is a free site. They know where they are.
that was such
Frenzy
a
Rush is just able to
good
walk onto
play.
A. Yeah. What a
Space
great play.
30 seconds left.
Closing
Great
door,
work.
planting mid-site out in the open. Pretty much planted for everything.
Exactly.
Could totally just take a bunch of space. Popping the Viper ult too. They really do not want to lose this round.
That's the beauty of the Viper play here. That ult is going to hold you so much space on site and basically make that round completely closed out unless there's a massive blunder. And right now it's Killjoy and Gecko. We've seen miracles, but we got to see another one here if we want to see a win.
Echo still having Wingman up, which could be useful for getting on bomb.
Yeah.
Spike starting to
Defense.
tick a little bit faster.
Wingman thrown out, catching one towards Jenny. They know one is Jenny.
Dropping down.
Last player standing.
There's no time. There's nothing. You just have to play for kills here. And
Unfortunately
unfortunately,
gets picked
Gecko
off.
gets none.
That Viper ult really just secured that round. They were not about to lose that. Looks like we now have Killjoy setting up more towards B, as we've seen for the last few rounds, which is a more common setup, so hopefully they are able to get something done with that.
Definitely. I mean, I just think like overall, the Killjoy util is gonna be so strong here on defense. You gotta make sure that if they're not running into your setup, they're at least running to the other side. So, and you know that for a fact, which is why the Sky information is so important. And that's actually a full stack towards B and mid from the defenders. And the attack taking the complete opposite side in Frenzy Rush.
Oh,
That's a slow walk, right foot creep all the way up B main. 4 of them with Killjoy holding down mid.
looks like they're pushing in towards tree.
Ooh. Izzy unable to get any of the shots there. Unfortunately, Comics trading KZ out. Comics getting 2, looking to get a 3rd. But Spike's coming down. And they know that they gotta play numbers out here. Still so greedy out here, though.
Bringing off.
Yeah, and as that's happening, the Killjoy on the defense is lurking all the way up. Comics getting another.
Comics
Marzipai
getting
dropping.
4. Can Comics ace here?
I don't know if they know the Killjoy's in this position.
No, but it's playing out pretty well right now, considering the
Yeah.
fact that Comics is so close. Comics are
Now
running
Comics
back.
is gonna look,
waiting
try and get
for
that
it.
ace. And the ace is taken away.
He shuts that down. How disrespectful.
I know. And now that's 5-1 with Frenzy Rush up against the Cursed Spirits. Wow, it's a great one. I mean, Comics is really pulling their weight out here. They are 11-3. They're kind of pushing it, really keeping their team on the board.
Yeah, Comics has shown nothing but aggressiveness here, and it's just playing out so well in their favor. Definitely something that I like about Phoenix on Ascent. It's just you're able to take mid and main so easily.
Yeah, those flashes are gonna help you out so much, especially with taking sight. And Phoenix actually is the ult here, so we might see a Phoenix ult right onto sight. But they have to get past the Astra util to be able to win.
We have the Viper Wall set up for door.
Yeah.
Could put a decay on anybody that tries to push out if they pop it.
Yeah.
Like, Casey's recalling a star.
Oh, Phoenix dinked through the wall. This might be the perfect time for him to ult.
Casey switching
Yes.
attention to mid.
Oh.
Catches off the Killjoy and is able to bait that from Marcy.
Flash
Comics
right out.
already out.
Open.
Pushing
Jintan
out is
getting
one right
one.
now. Pushing into tree. Unfortunately, can't get it out. Phoenix Ult now gone.
And Reyna getting tagged up
They're
right
getting
off rip.
blinded?
KZ trapping the trade. KZ getting 2.
Unfortunately, traded out his Sova.
So 1v2, but unfortunately, actually 2v2. And Coco Ray is in the smoke, cannot trade their teammate.
I feel like this could be winnable by Coco.
Definitely, but with the Killjoy util on site, it's going to be so much harder. So many targets to hit.
Spotted them. And pop up the Sky Flash. Counter it. Unfortunately, gets picked off by Marcy, and that is a 3K coming off.
Yeah, great 3-pick K coming off from Marzipai out there. Really keeping their team in the game and grabbing the second round for the Cursed Spirits.
Unfortunately, to win that round, I feel as if Viper would have to rotate all the way back to B site, but you know, it was a race with time there and committed.
Yeah, unfortunately, it was just so close out there, and the time was low, but they had to make a play, and didn't really work out well. But the defense just playing so strong there, holding their site down, playing for the trades, just playing to their team's strengths.
Looks like we have everybody hovered outside of B.
Gecko Flash gonna go wide, not grabbing any, but detecting one, getting shot out. The
The
Jet
Gecko
pushes
ult?
up with the Gecko ult. Little guy is shot down as Gecko. Position is revealed on towards lane.
Looks
And they
like we
have
have
to
the
wait out the
Killjoy ready
molly.
to pop the ult.
Yeah, but no one's rotating out yet. As the Silver Drone is shot, the Behold actually becomes...
Killjoy ult as a bait though. That would have been a
Yeah,
good play.
and they're
Looks
gonna
like we're
work towards
all heading
mid.
towards A. Through
Yeah,
tree.
they're just gonna full rotate.
Beelining it, yeah. There they go.
And KZ hears them. She might have to come up
KZ
big here to get a kill, but gonna concuss one. Heaven getting one. KZ swinging for one. KZ swinging for 2, getting 2. It's all down to
No,
Bushy on site
5v2.
while they wait for their team to come through. KZ grabbing that last, and Izzy closing the round out. What a strong performance from KZ that round.
Casey sitting in that corner was genuinely, I think, the biggest thing that won that round. It's unbeatable, especially with the utility that they had on Dora. Just being able to know when to pop it off of audio cue instead of comms. It's just a good play,
Yeah.
especially that
Really-
anchor that they had.
The anchor towards Heaven and Izzy was just... It was the perfect combination of players you need at the right time, you know?
Agree.
So yeah, again, another B hit off rip. They're gonna full stack towards it, and maybe they're not detecting it because the Gecko Flash gonna go completely wide. And this time they're gonna play slow. They learned from their mistake last round.
No, of the Sova taking first step. See,
Yeah.
he's gonna take off.
Very interesting position as Izzy spots none A main. Might be calling for their team to rotate.
I hear the turret now. Hear the Gecko. No Geckos.
KZ
to
spots
left.
one toward mid.
He was able to swing off and pick him off. Now putting the dart up and the Killjoy ult. This execute is just so clean and smooth.
Yes, Marichu backside grabbing one towards the lane. Gonna look and just wait, but they're actually gonna get messed up as the stun coming out there. Now detained. We might see a knife out here or just a shot to the head. That works too.
He was like, Oh, Sova's now.
Ooh.
Oh,
Good shot from Izzy,
off
now
the
making it a
there.
3v2.
she now 1 HP. Well, technically 3, but
Ooh, Coco Ray grabbing one toward lane, tapping onto the spike, gonna look for one. Coco Ray drops down. Bushy gonna swing, but Bushy's taken down by
getting
Marzipai.
baited out by the dismiss. Where is he
What a
getting there? For the
great
trade?
play. I love the awareness from Izzy. They really just completely took that round in their hands. They're like, hey, I got this ult, I got this kill, we got it.
The
Converting the
execute
fourth.
from the attackers was really clean, but the retake from defenders was just so. It was too clean, and I don't. It was just executed well. They
Yeah,
were both
exactly.
executed well, but at that point, you know, they had numbers.
At that point, it was Izzy's game. They were just playing it.
Yeah.
Izzy completely out-aiming everybody there. And now the attackers, Frenzy Rush, going to look towards A. They're going to play a little bit of a default toward mid. And we'll see how it works out as Marzipai actually holding all the way deep towards Arches. Going to look for one, but taken down off a rip.
Gonna see if they can catch off the Sova here. Oh, this is tight. Picks him off. Was not expecting that.
What a great wine talk, but KZ again, right player, right time, 2 kills, dropping 2, dropping 3, and the last grab by Izzy. Again,
Izzy and
this
KZ.
duo.
This is the duo, you know? If they're not queuing comp after this, I don't know what they're doing.
Exactly, man. They just had so much control over the A site, and I think this is going to scare the defenders or the attackers, Frenzy Rush, to run towards B and really pressure that side of the map.
The
So you're
that the
taking a little bit
defenders
of
are
time.
playing is just so put together. They just play off each other's details so well.
Yeah. I mean, the default, every single round they've started with this default on gun rounds, where they have Sky towards mid, they have KZ and Izzy towards A, and then they have the Gecko and the Killjoy on B. It's just working out so well. So much information and
More
firepower.
pressure. Heading towards A. Izzy standing there ready to hit a head tap.
Oh.
Unfortunately gets picked off.
And now that gives the attackers so much space to play with as Astra is tucked towards Tree.
Sova's
Bushy.
1 HP.
Bushy flash out.
Comics!
Comics. KZ looking. KZ's gonna break that door. No one's gonna push it though. As Gecko looks
Putting
heaven,
up the
defending
Killjoy
Killjoy, drops it out. The Sova ult actually gonna try and break the
It
Killjoy
does
ult.
not break it. Sova ult is now wasted.
Yeah, missing the Killjoy ult, and actually Killjoy's all the way up. Oh, defense. Wait, KZ timings them.
Oh, the Sova's 1 HP coming up behind.
Enemy remaining.
The Sova needs to swing out. Oh,
The Sova
this play!
swung.
Hucking in that corner, completely making Casey unsuspecting of
Last
anything.
round before the switch.
Staring at the
great
generator.
Yeah.
That's just unfortunate timing to look away.
Yeah, what a great timing from KZ though to even start that round.
Yeah.
Just going right through the wall as someone was leaving and taking that round and running with it to get as much eco damage as possible. Because again, that was the attacker's save.
So how are you feeling about the defense setup right now? We have Gecko constantly playing B, along with Killjoy, and the Sky mid, and Astra, Reyna A. How do you feel about that?
I really like it. I think it's a pretty strong setup, but this last round is really going to show like what happens because the Viper has her ultimate. And the attackers are probably going to maybe look with their Phoenix ult, but
Gecko
Gecko
getting-
opping?
Wait,
Getting
Gecko
wrong.
offing, huh?
Gecko opting got 1 kill. Now it's Marzipai sitting in market, trying to wait, see if anyone goes through mid. But they're all bundled towards B main with the lone lurk and Killjoy towards A. And I think Izzy expects it.
Izzy's just always ready.
But are they
Killjoy
ready
won't
now?
stay main. I don't think so. Oh, Killjoy's turning this corner. This Reyna needs to turn around.
Yeah, the timing
the
ran against
timing!
themselves. And I don't think they know.
Fortunately, pushes up. Such a timing moment.
And the Phoenix is
Yeah.
ulting all the way up mid, gonna try and catch a rotate or two.
Casey
Casey
able to
dropping
stop
him.
Killjoy.
Phoenix did his job, got 1, and now they're out. But Marzipai gonna grab Coco Ray on the lurk. And I think they're gonna reposition toward B because Phoenix is all the way out mid. Gecko flash shot.
Seems like no, the defenders are at a number advantage. Just
Yeah, they have a
waiting
number advantage. They have an ult advantage. Now it's all down to Comics here to try and grab one. Flash going wide, not gonna get anything. And the Gecko Molly actually gonna take space here. It's Comics looking for one.
Sojourn coming out, heading towards CT.
Yeah, Gecko grabbing their orb again.
Gets shot from CT.
Comics waiting in market, gonna try and get them as they pop out, and the one Marzipai gonna grab it with Jintan waiting. They have to pull off a great clutch.
Oh, Marzipai
and
running out of
whiffing.
bullets.
Oh no.
Oh.
AZ grabbing that last kill towards lane in a little bit of a scramble, but gonna overall even up that half at 6-6 for the defenders.
All right, you guys were here for last game. You guys know how this went. You know, here we go.
So many close games today, honestly.
Yeah, I
Every
agree.
single team.
I'm like on the edge of my seat, like
Yeah.
unironically.
Me too, man. I'm so locked in. I'm ready to see these guys play.
I'm really excited to see how this plays out with this double initiator play.
Yeah, I think
Okay.
with Frenzy Rush on the defense, I think that they're really gonna try and take a lot of space, especially open space, the neutral space in the map, and because they have like pretty decent agents to fight that. But with Cursed Spirits, they really need to just get themselves in the game with their double flashes and aggressively take space as well. So it's literally just whoever
Yeah.
fights and whoever wins it.
I'm excited to also see maybe an off crutch coming out from Jell.
Yeah, but Izzy just taking down Bushy off rip, one spamming through cat smoke.
Trading out some guns, Reyna with a sheriff, Gecko with a ghost now. Breaking door and
the
flashing. Catch anything
flash
they
coming
can.
right
Viper's tucked in CT.
Yeah, Viper actually gonna spot all of them running onto site, dropping down to Izzy.
Izzy.
Izzy in a little bit of an overheat,
Izzy's
grabbing
just
down Comics.
unbeatable.
Yeah. It's all down to
Let's
Killjoy.
mark it. Oh, and I spoke too soon. Caster's curse.
And one down, but another round given. Straight
Izzy
onto the
just-
backs of Cursed
With
Spirits.
its aggressiveness, it's plays out so well in her favor.
Yeah, I mean, I think that they picked a really good comp here. The double flashes are so needed to just be able to take the space, and
Normally-
the utility that it has is so overpowering.
On a sen, Reyna is kind of an iffy pick in my opinion, just because of the fact that your entry is now slowed. You know, it makes it harder to get onto Switch, makes it harder to get onto Generator, as it is like a Jet Dash, like Yori TP. So, but Reyna's
Definitely, and
working.
the late smoke actually coming out right off rip, or the late
Doesn't
dart.
catch the Sova on dice.
Oh, but catching the Viper, making the utility
Oh.
so useless. And here we go.
Keep
These are the
coming out on
flashes.
B-site. And Sova in this ratty spot up here.
Sova's a rat. They're ratted, but the rat is spotted, and the rat is taken. Spike down for the Cursed
Two
Spirits,
market
and
here.
is he grabbing one? Can Izzy get a second? Izzy's gonna grab that.
Is he on an
fourth.
ace?
Izzy's gonna look for this ace as Amity is gonna walk
Okay,
all the way
come
up
in.
mid.
Knows you're there.
Will they spot him?
Gets the ace.
Izzy.
Izzy.
Another ace.
There's been a lot of aces today.
Yeah, there've been a lot. It's actually really fun to see. I love seeing these players just make their own highlight reels.
It's great.
It's really nice. Yeah.
You know, I have always said, if you have an aggressive duelist, and the game is it's kind of in your favor, which is how it's looking
Yeah.
right now.
Exactly. These duelists, these aggressive duelists, oh my.
Please.
I
give
love
them
watching
to
it.
Me in my ranked games.
You can become the duelist. Silverdart off rip. Not taking that.
Spotting the-
Oh!
in the dog too.
Goodbye,
The
sweet
Odin
prince.
play.
Odin
The
play always
Odin
works
play.
out.
Especially with a
Echo Flash
Sova.
going high. And the Sova
Another-
unable to die there, unfortunately.
I'll talk to
Amity
Naboma.
now on this bonus round.
Get some spam through. Looks like nothing's hitting though.
KZ getting one, KZ getting two!
Casey now on a 3K.
Now it's
Even in
evened all
numbers.
the way up.
Except for HP. Which will be huge in this situation, considering the fact that we have both at half HP compared to full HP.
Definitely. It's all down to KZ to really just play this post plant so solidly. And Gecko's gonna talk with them all the way late.
Maybe we'll see like a swing for swing action here.
Yeah.
We have a Gecko swing and then the Astra swing. Just
Gecko does have wingman. I think they know that they're playing long, but hell needs to be cleared. The
clearing
drop
well.
down. The stars just tell all about the game plan.
Sucks them off a bomb. Nobody
First one
peeking
taking
quite
them.
yet.
Yeah.
And the stun off. Are they able to shoot it out? Unfortunately, I don't think time is in their favor.
Oh, the Odin dropped. And
Gets
unfortunately, the gun is
three.
unable to be saved,
Oh,
giving the Cursed Spirits their third round in what honestly is an insane comeback coming down from the 5-1 at the start.
yeah. I was looking at that and I didn't know how to feel. But, considering now we're on attack and they're just dominating it.
Yeah, they just needed their time to scale.
Yeah.
And that's all good because, I mean, hey, now the Cursed Spirits are going to look towards the A site.
I mean, I personally have always thought Gecko is stronger on attack. Just because of
Oh,
the fact
yeah.
that, the bomb plant, but
Maybe he's just as good as defense. Is the Viper Orb coming right in off rip? And I think they understand the Vipers here. They know that they want to hold this side. Maybe they think it's a little weaker.
is he making sure to clear wine? Nobody wine.
Good awareness as the Sky Flash comes out, but
Unfortunately, holding across, sees one up on top. Basically begging for their team. Gets the kill anyway. Oh, Izzy.
a little bit of a wait from the Sova, but Comics is going to look, unfortunately, forced to
They haven't-
run away, and Marzipai is going to grab that one. Is Izzy going to grab another? And Izzy's going to just take it all the way home. What a round.
Like, aggressiveness on Reyna on attack, it's hard to beat. Like, you're not able to counter it most times, even if you hold across, that dismiss is just,
Yeah.
it's just
The Dismiss,
overpowered.
honestly, such a strong tool, but I'm surprised that the Sova just completely focused on the Reyna instead of trying to pick off the other players entering,
Yeah.
which may have just been a little bit of a miscalculation that might cost them a couple more rounds.
We're seeing a little bit of a staggered buy off of defenders here.
Yeah, the buy is looking really, really weak here, but the Gecko Flash mid is going to just take all the space that we know we need. Jintan is
Viper
going to find
trying
two.
Peek up A, walking towards mid. Maybe they can catch KZ. KZ walking
Yeah,
back to Viper. Ooh, takes out the knife and unfortunately looks away at the worst timing ever.
but Izzy's gone. Their main entry is just off the map now. So these
Yeah.
flashes have to come in strong for them to take the space off rip.
The Phoenix Flash coming off, doesn't tag.
Yeah, Marzipai is really low. She's only at 9 HP. Gonna try and bait cross with the flashing themselves.
Runs across at 9 HP.
but they made it.
You know they
Jintan
made it.
holding mid. This is a dangerous one. They're all sectioned off towards B, and they know that they have to go through spawns, so their rotates are gonna come in quickly. But I don't think the defenders have made that adjustment, and they understand. They're like, oh, they might just be waiting.
Casey's
playing
taking
a
a little
little
bit of a
slow
front
here.
line here.
Yeah.
Putting up a
Casey.
fake smoke. Trying to
Yeah.
bait out a little bit of a
30
rotate
seconds
to whoever's lingering on A. It looks like it's working. Sova's looking away.
Yeah.
Backing back up in a tree.
Casey's gonna take that star back, and I think this will spell exactly what's gonna happen. The
Ah,
Gecko
then
ult
we-
with the Sky
there we
Flash.
go. We have the Astra ult, the beautiful Astra ult coming on Heaven. Sova now detained. Gecko swinging off of it, trying to get
Wait,
one.
Sova's back up, but can't find one. Casey waiting in the smoke.
Unfortunately, smoke goes down at the worst time ever. Bushy able to get 3.
Bushy holding 3 there. Comics dropping down. I don't think that was even heard. Not to be a bad situation as they're found out. Marzipai holding the flash, waiting on the tap, but the wall is gonna help so much. And completely flashed up Comics, making it out alive. And Amity is gonna grab one, but Marichu grabbing another.
We now have this 2v1. Marzi!
Oh!
Oh, unfortunately gets picked off by the Bulldog.
But all
Well
good because that
played.
round. First defender win on this half.
We now have the Killjoy ult coming up on defender's side.
Yeah, there's a lot of important ults here that the defenders are going to want to take advantage of if they want to find their way back into this game. Because a
I feel like
3-round
defenders
deficit,
mistake.
it's tough, yeah. especially with the
Retake here is gonna be
retakes.
strong, yeah.
Yeah. Honestly, I want to highlight Izzy real quick. They have 26 kills, and it's almost the end of the game. I'm afraid they're gonna drop 30.
26, 11, and 4 is crazy. I'm excited to see how many first bloods there are here.
Yeah. The Sova ult off rip gonna shoot. I'm not really sure where that's towards, but they're gonna be looking
Unsure.
towards Had. And Izzy drops down through the smoke. A little bit of an aggressive peek there, gonna find nothing. Just be a complete blunder for the attack side, looking to disrespect their opponents.
Looks like everybody's posted up towards A site besides the Killjoy anchoring on B. Let's see if they're gonna be able to stay here and catch the rotate, but so far it's
Yeah, this
looking like they're
Jet.
kind of just chilling here.
The Jet's holding mid, which completely boxes the attackers into A, and it almost
a
feels like a
double wall.
force. Yeah.
Phoenix and the Jet.
It almost feels like it's completely forced to hit A as this Killjoy stays on B, waiting diligently, and KZ gonna swing look for one, but no dice.
We have a Gecko
And it's-
Mosh trying to. There's a lineup somewhere. Oh, no,
Viper's one
give it up.
molly left, she's gonna pop it, and now it's waiting, they have to push through. And the Killjoy turret off rip, the Gecko.
Molly up into heaven,
Ooh.
picks off Jinten.
Coco Ray grabbing one, but getting felled in the
Marcy.
process.
Mercy getting
And Gecko's
two.
gonna grab.
Picking back up the wingman and planting bomb on Dice. It's now going to be another main play. Killjoy popping the ult. This retake is going to be strong, especially because now they have to back all the way up into main. But it is planted for it, so know that the Phoenix is on the flank, so now we're all just holding for it. Turns
Yeah.
away.
Oh, Comics is in the flank! Comics in the
Comics
flank with
on the
one.
flank!
It's all down the bushy with the knives as Amity is defusing. The Gecko flash popping out and gonna grab one through the
Flash, but it does not
flash.
matter.
One more.
Nothing held.
And the defender stuck it.
Unfortunately, defender's stuck. You know, pros don't fake.
Pros don't fake, baby.
You know, that's what
That's
I
all
saw
it
a lot.
is.
I saw that a lot in the first game. Here we are
Yeah,
again.
pros never fake, baby. That's it. And now we see just they're slowly inching their way back in. But one important thing I want to share. Izzy died first both rounds that they lost this half. So maybe
I
it's
feel
a
like
little bit of over-aggression.
Easy is their win condition.
Yeah. And we got to see how they really counter this win condition if they continue to play like that.
It's like protect the president.
I think I played that game.
Nice.
Now it's
Look at the
again a
Sky
little
Dog.
slow. Yeah, the utility coming out first for the first time in a
Izzy
couple
following
rounds.
up.
Izzy's gonna flash out. They're actually gonna play relatively safe here, but the Phoenix is waiting on counter flash. Sky ult out. The
How
Phoenix
much in the
ulted
ult?
out.
Getting picked off. But it's alright. He comes back
But
up.
Doesn't
Closing
matter
switch.
because yeah, they're gonna be taking a side, but the defenders have a full retake.
Defenders
no
here
guns
have
lost.
no ults to retake with, though.
Yeah.
Some util.
Casey's playing towards main. Amity getting one on Izzy, but Casey catching one on the flank. So important to hold this site down.
Can they get the trade off in both? Yes, they do.
The Gecko ult comes out again. Gonna try and grab
now
Coco
Amy-
Ray,
oh.
but shot down.
Wish you really held their teammate there.
Jintan grabbing
Jintan,
KZ in main,
Marcy.
but
Enemy remaining.
one grab. Gecko looking for another, but Marzi Pie
Marcy
saving that
is
round for the team.
Trade. I love the way Marcy's playing. They really just have this synergy on this team.
Yeah, this team, they have so many things locked down. They understand how they want to play. And it just feels like a lot more of a coherent team. They understand the goals, and they really just have the util at the right situations to pressure.
And
I
I
think it
know
works
we've been
out great.
gassing up with Reyna the whole game, but let's look directly below that. KZ, 20, 12, and 10 on Astra is
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah, Casey's a little crazy today. She's just been running it, having some fun, and
Oh, they
a
are
full
full
rush for the
aggroing.
defenders. What?
Wah!
And that
The
just
round
looks
is
like
instantly over.
that is such a fast round, and it just looks like light work for that team.
Izzy getting another 4K. Now we are at 30. You predicted
Now we're
it.
at 30.
You know, we didn't cast your curse it, you know?
Yeah, I definitely not. I would never do that. That would never,
yeah, never.
happen.
Never.
Nope.
Rolled
If
clip,
Izzy
guys.
aces this round, though, that's a caster curse, but I've never heard of that, so.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, again, there's no fast B play this round, but the Killjoy is actually going to set up their utility to just really hold B main, try and stave them off a little bit with the Sova grabbing the Odin once again. Jintan has to make sure that this counts, as this could be their last round.
Until that Izzy is ready to counterplay this Odin.
And the Odin actually going to spray down Marichu pretty low, but the Sky Heal coming in clutch. Unable to heal themselves up again.
No,
Marichu
Izzy
dropped
aggroing
so
up.
low. So there's no
Second
Sky
and
Heal.
Now we have this Killjoy ult coming in. This defense is going to be really hard to hold. So we have Sova backing up into Boathouse, knowing that he's going to get caught by the ult. Quite unfortunate.
None grabbed, so they think side is clear, but they don't know
Oh.
that there's two boat. But Jintan grabbing two with the Odin. Gonna save that round, get some more kills. And the attackers, one more from Amity. Marichu dropped one more time as Gecko gonna grab one. They have to ace if they want to win this, but the flank from Comics does not care.
Unfortunate. That was a well played out round, especially countering the Killjoy ult.
Yeah, I loved it. I wish that Jintan honestly shot it with the Odin through the wall, but I think they were a little scared. They wanted to get to cover. But regardless, such a great conversion coming out from the defenders and Cursed
I
Spirits.
didn't even notice a little gap in Boathouse, but it worked out well for them.
Yeah. It was great. I know that there's a couple of spots on the map where if you place it, it's like shootable, but you can cover the entire site, which is why I think they wanted to plan it where they did.
Looks like we have a really weird buy coming out from both of the teams. We have a Bucky with Gecko. We have a Shorty with the Viper. Gecko getting caught once by the Sova ult, running back towards mid, trying to group up.
Well, she was actually spotted top mid by Izzy. I don't think they know if they have the op, but Izzy's gonna slowly clear their corners, get their way all the way up, and they do have the ultimate, but Jintan waiting on the other side.
This bushy op is just what I wanted to see this whole game. This whole
Yeah.
game. It's happening.
Oh, the ult in the open, unfortunate timing. And Comics looking for one, getting two.
Go picking up the gun. Comics now getting 3.
Getting three there is crazy. Let's go. They're gonna look for the fourth. Getting KZ.
Fourth?
Ace come
An
through,
ace?
but Marichu.
He's still up.
And the ace is grabbed by Comics.
Second ace this game. So many aces going on here. High Real is about to go crazy for this.
Yeah, it's crazy. These teams really are just making their own stories here, honestly. With these aces, these clean kills, it's still a close game. Very winnable from both of these teams. And we're gonna see Cursed Spirits actually look towards the A site with a heavy default toward mid. We have KZ looking tiles. Komi, how do you think that this round might be playing out with the Jet mid?
I feel like KZ might peek out into the op. Either that or Reyna's gonna peek out into the op. The op is now smoked off.
Timing, they were looking just for one more.
I don't know if this op is gonna have impact this round. Just
Comics
unfortunate.
looking. Comics getting
KZ
picked off. And Coco Ray actually gonna go and reinforce. Not gonna molly, but they're gonna look for the spray. Spraying down Marichu as the Gecko ult pops right onto site and the defenders are forced to scramble as KZ grabs one more towards mid. And it looks so difficult for the defenders here. The Jet with the op, the Sova with the Odin. How are they gonna bring this round back?
We have these high impact guns. Maybe we're able to get some spray off, but they're all tucked in places that aren't sprayable.
Yeah, Bushy. Gonna have to look for a pick from Heaven, but the attackers from Cursed Spirits, they already know what they want. They're playing post, they're playing their sweet time.
I think they're just playing for. Oh, spots off the Reyna drops down.
Bushy right onto site, checking how, unfortunately, the Gecko Flash coming through. Thrasher gonna try and secure that round out. Marichu looking for one more. Jintan holding the Flash coming through the pull. It's all but over for this team
Oh,
as Cursed Spirits close it out 13-10.
we have Izzy going 32 and 15. KZ close behind 23 and 14. Actual crazy KDs here.
What a great effort from both of these teams. It just completely... They just showed true dominance with that game, honestly. Izzy and KZ putting up numbers for the Cursed Spirits. And unfortunately, for the Frenzy Rush team, the Spike Rush heroes, they're going to have to be sent home in this game. But a great effort nonetheless. Great clips.
Indeed, a fun game to watch, especially knowing that I haven't played Ascent in a while, and I haven't watched Ascent in a while, so it was nice to see.
Yeah, Ascent is always a fun map to commentate and to watch. I love playing on it. I think it's an interesting map. There's so much that you can really do with that map. But again, I think Frenzy Rush just didn't have what it took today, and it was literally all the Cursed Spirits game.
It was a close game, I will admit, but it was played out well by both teams, and unfortunately, it was just more in favor of the other. So
Exactly. But yeah, I think we might be taking it to a break. I'm not sure what games we have after this, but regardless, I've been casting some great games today, and Comey, it was a fun time casting with you. It was a pleasure.
it was nice being able to talk to you. So
Yeah. So I'll see you guys soon. Are we going to a break? I think so, but
I think so, yes.
we are. So thank you so much. Stay tuned because we have more action for you coming up soon. See you guys soon.